guys, welcome back to another episode of the Gold Diggers podcast. We are back. It is International Week, so there's not much to talk about, but we'll probably bring you some of your favourite TL topics. By TL, I mean timeline on Twitter/X that Teema loves to remind us about all the time. But yeah, welcome back. Today we're going to be discussing so many different things, such as the Ballon d'Or. Now, a lot of people have different people that they believe should have won a Ballon d'Or, and we're going to go through them one by one. On top of that, we're going to do some of our Premier League predictions for September. And if we have time, this was a request from Shy Guys, by the way, we're going to discuss the top 10 Premier League players right now. But anyway, you're joined by me, your host, at Anita by me on all social media platforms, and we're here with
Shy at Shy Carter.
Teema at teams_GH on Twitter and TikTok. Twitter.
Or X. Lauren at Lauren Coys.
Okay, I don't know if we should start it slow or if we should go straight into the Ballon d'Or. I'm not too sure, but I think Teema needs a bit more time to decide who her Ballon d'Or pick is.
I'm sticking beside him.
When we get there, guys, you're going to be so shocked.
She should go first.
Do you think Teema... Do you know what? When we get there, Teema, you're going to go first.
Why should I go first?
We'll do
We
it...
need to understand your rationale.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to bug me. Or maybe we just save the best till last. But anyway, we'll get there. Let's start.
I think it's the best.
Boy.
I do not think it's the best.
Boy, I'm never going to speak against your pick, innit? Never going to speak against it. In fact, I'm even going to go, when the time comes. Don't worry, I've got you.
I like the ad-libs. Love that.
Yeah, of course, I got you. But September has begun already, and Man United are our first losers, I think. Or our only losers? Did Tottenham lose?
No. Yes, we did against Newcastle.
Is that in September?
That was September.
Was it September? How long have we been in September?
We've been in September for
Yeah,
a minute.
it was the 1st of September. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Tough.
we'll start from next week instead, or this week coming, all right? And we'll do some predictions, okay? Because we didn't get to do some of our September predictions last week because we had some guests. By the way, big up Field of Play because that was a great episode. Watching that back, I was laughing bears.
I didn't get enough sleep, I think, of myself this week.
You were very cranky that episode, but we were...
Yeah. So all my experience to listen to the episode was bleep. That was my experience.
Shy was swearing to Ross last week. Jesus Christ. But okay, cool. The first match that we've got coming up for Manchester United after the break is Southampton. Where do we see them finish? They're Southampton away. Now, for me, I think they should be winning. I'll just put it out there. But anyone else disagree?
Me.
Against Southampton?
They're going to lose.
No,
Wait, but you said should they be winning? Absolutely, 100%.
Are they going to win is
Yeah.
a different question.
Exactly. They're going to lose.
You think they're going to...
Okay,
Wow.
so you're going for a loss. Fine. Teema, what are you going for?
I think... Next question.
See ya.
Really?
I think a draw. My heart tells me a draw. Because you know what? Like Southampton away is one of those fixtures for Manchester United, this current Manchester United team with this current egghead manager, that you just don't know what... You can't confidently say they're going to win. You can't say fully with your chest they're definitely going to win.
I mean, Southampton is like obviously they've just come up.
Ugo Chukwu's got something for them.
He didn't have anything for Chelsea. Do you know what? It's fine, no problem. I agree. Lauren,
Do you know, I think United will win. I think my observation of watching Southampton is they will have possession, but they can't finish. So I think United will just have enough and maybe scrape it by a goal.
I think,
But I think it's really scary that we're sat here on a podcast thinking, can United even beat a side that's just been promoted?
It's marvellous.
they haven't even been that.
To you,
bad.
I think it's scary.
I don't.
I don't think it's scary.
I think it is scary.
United are back anyway. So
Didn't they just do that charity match where they were just cupping
Yeah.
Rooney yesterday?
Yeah.
And now we're talking about whether they can beat Southampton.
Fam, and that charity match had ballers. My God.
That is scary.
Not all of them have aged well though.
No.
So I saw a tweet that said, I didn't know Luke Shaw was playing.
Me too, that was funny. Luke Shaw.
And it was Rooney.
It was really... Sorry to Luke Shaw.
Mad.
So Wayne Rooney as well? I don't know. What is that? Apparently he scored a free kick. That was the first free kick scored at Old Trafford in 2 years.
Damn.
I
They haven't
can't.
scored a free kick in 2 years with Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, Rashford. Yeah, that was away at Chelsea.
Apparently for 2 years.
Goodness.
This is why Southampton away?
No, surely.
Okay. The next
Ugarte
match.
and all of them lot will start. So we're going to see...
Yeah, they'll have their full
Closer.
squad.
What, from the
Casemiro's-
14-hour flight from...
Yeah, it's either that or Casemiro. And I don't think Casemiro is going to be playing.
That man got hooked.
Yeah.
All right. Then the match after that is Crystal Palace,
Against?
Man United. You're still on Man United.
Oh.
Throughout September.
At home.
Away.
Defense in trouble.
At Crystal
They're
Palace.
going to sell her spot.
Yeah, that one's trickier still.
That's tricky.
Yeah.
Your defense is in trouble.
Yeah, they're losing that.
Sorry, I love that song. That song actually slaps.
Sorry, Mateta will be starting, probably.
Don't worry about that.
Sorry.
I don't know. I think Eddie can start for Palace.
I think Man United are in big trouble.
Yeah, that's,
Wait
that,
till
that
you
one's-
hear who they've
that's
got at the
tricky
end of the
still.
month.
Was it City or something?
Spurs.
Oh, that's not crazy. Sorry.
Wait, it's at Old Trafford?
Yeah, it's at Old Trafford.
Yeah, sorry. The only hoodoo that we broken was in COVID. I have to be honest. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie. That's a tough game.
So wait, you guys believe that Man United can't go away and win, but when they come to Old Trafford to play Spurs, they will win.
Because
haven't commented.
if I look at my Spurs team and think if we don't and we play how we played against Newcastle and we don't score any goals,
But you got no... Solanke surely would be back by then.
Solanke needs to be back in 1 week for the derby. That's when Solanke needs to come back.
He got a hamstring injury, no?
No, it was he got kicked in the ankle against Leicester.
Or my ankle injury.
He got kicked in the ankle, now he's out.
Oh, that's
No,
crazy.
Solanke
Yeah.
got kicked in the ankle in the first game against Leicester, and that's why he's been missing games.
Just from a kick.
Just a kick.
Yeah, so it was just he's just
He should be
it looked
back
like-
soon then.
yeah, like it's apparently just swelled up in the few days afterwards.
He's out because of a swollen ankle.
yeah.
He's allergic to Spurs.
Do you know what?
It's like Chelsea.
All right, cool.
It's
Speaking
like
of
Chelsea in
Spurs,
him.
Yeah.
do we start Chelsea in him?
Yeah, he came from the academy.
Yeah, but that was a very long time ago. I think we should let him go.
It
Just like
stays
I'd let
with
him
you for
go.
life.
Let's move on to Spurs. So wait, no, Teema, do you think Man United can beat Spurs at home?
No. 3 L's.
So 3 L's. 0 points. 0 out.
Hey, Julie, better get ready to count the United to back.
I do not have a single bit of hope for that team.
0 out of 9 points for Man United in
'cause
September.
I'll give them a point away at Southampton.
Oh wow.
Okay, no problem. All right, cool. Let's move on to Spurs. Okay, we got predictions for Spurs, and the first team that they play coming
Leicester
back,
derby.
Is that team called the Arsenal?
Arsenal. You guys play Arsenal at home. You looking for a win? Draw?
It's the derby. You have to look to win.
Can I ask a question though? Is Van der Ven still injured?
Again?
Hey.
Sorry.
Who's the
Sorry.
again?
We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
Why did you look at him?
Because it's always you.
Yeah. No, Ange said. To be fair, Ange said he was close, and maybe could have risked him for Newcastle, but just decided to play Dracusin because he wanted to get him into the team. So I think he'll be fine for the derby.
Nice.
Amazing.
I think Solanke hopefully will be fine for the derby.
So, are you predicting a win, loss, draw?
The derbies are hard to make predictions. Like I want my team to win, so I'm gonna, we're gonna win the derby. But it's the most entertaining derby in the league, and it never goes how we think it's gonna go. So,
True. Teams.
yeah.
I can't. My heart won't allow me to say what I think is going to happen. So I'm just going to say no
That was when
comment.
you hate Arsenal and you hate Tottenham. So
I think one team's going to win.
Which team?
No comment. Please.
We're allowed
does
to no
the
comment,
team
yeah?
have a dog?
We're allowed to know.
Yeah.
Have you seen how she's
Hey,
going
we have
though?
a dog supporters club now, so maybe you should be more specific.
Does the team have a dog called Win?
Maybe.
Oh, she's so sad.
You know what? I looked at the Spurs. I've watched both teams play. I try not to watch too much because I think my eyes will burn. But and I just think that Arsenal will probably. Oh no Declan Rice though.
Yeah, no worries.
I still think that you guys will have a little bit too much for
Tottenham.
Shy. Predicting a win, loss, draw, away.
Sterling debut goal.
He got baptized as well, you know.
Yeah, man.
Oh, good for him, man.
Honestly, he might bring that christening to Spurs.
I think it'll be a lot harder, given that we're missing Declan Rice, because we now have two granddads that can't really run around.
But did you call Partey last week? A fridge?
Maybe.
That's
I
a
don't
really
remember.
accurate discussion.
But I think we have... Right now, we look better than Tottenham, and I think we have an extra gear than them. And, you know, with Sterling possibly starting, Gabriel Jesus is also back. If it doesn't go well, I think we have more options even off the bench, especially if they're out without a striker going into the derby.
Who? So Jorginho and Partey in the midfield.
What else can it be?
They ain't got no choice.
Boy,
long day.
For me, there's no excuse though, from a Spurs perspective, not to come flying into out of the traps and sustain the intensity in midfield. Because if you're playing against two geriatrics, you need to make it look like you're playing against two geriatrics. There's actually no excuse. Like Rice isn't there, so
number 5 isn't that bad.
He's terrible.
Sorry, he hasn't played a single minute yet, has he? This season?
Who?
Number 5.
He has.
Oh, sorry. I'm
and
still
it wasn't
thinking of the
great.
Jorginho 5. Sorry.
Oh.
Jorginho hasn't played yet this season,
No.
has he? So he's not even going to be sharp. Has he played for Italy?
No, he didn't play.
So, please, there's no
at Teema's
excuse.
face.
There's actually no excuse.
But I can't lie, I definitely see Arteta putting Havertz back in midfield because he wants to win duels and put in Sterling or Jesus up top.
Does that win games though? That it might win duels, but Havertz being up top is your best bet at going for a win.
Yeah.
My manager's a madman.
Yeah, I'd at this point in time,
Sure.
I'd rather see Jesus than see Havertz.
You know what I mean? I'd rather see Jesus start. That means the game's open. I was gonna go for an Arsenal win, but if it's Jesus starting, I might go for a draw. I don't see Tottenham win, unfortunately. Just at this moment in time in the
that's
season.
fine, man. It's okay.
After
We're
that,
still
you've
gonna
got
see
Brentford
tonight.
at home.
Yeah, we should be beating Brentford.
Yeah, 100%. Especially when... Have you guys seen the videos of Ivan Toney?
iPhone Tony.
Hey! Do you see how he's smiling?
Did you see the way
Would
he
you not
said
smile on 400k a week?
He's smiling like
it's
somebody
500.
who's checking
No, it's
their
400k a week.
checking their bank account hourly.
Do you,
That's how he's
do you
smiling.
see his speech to all his friends to say goodbye? He's like, flights on me, don't worry. I said, yeah? Me too, I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend. Nah, man.
Yeah.
Big up him, though, for securing that deal. But Brentford, at home, win?
Yeah, because from what I've seen, and this is dating back to last season, we take our chances more when we're playing at home. Like we're going to outplay Brentford. I think looking at our performance, for example, and going to St James's Park and outplaying Newcastle at St James's Park and not taking the chances. So I'm expecting us. Pardon?
You think you... Sorry.
What's wrong with you?
You think you outplayed Newcastle?
We did. And we just didn't take the chances.
Fairs.
And we got counter-attacks. But if you look at that performance in comparison to the last 2 seasons, when we've been to St James's Park, there was a big improvement in terms of how we approached the game and played the game. We just didn't score. And then we got punished.
Fair enough.
All right. Teams, Shy, you seeing Spurs winning against Brentford as well?
Draw.
I think you assembled the wrong collective
I think so.
of people to be
I
doing
think
honest
so.
predictions here.
I really think so.
We're starting... Bournemouth have started the season very, very well. Against Crystal Palace, they were good. So, from what I've seen of Brentford versus what I've seen at Tottenham, you know, struggled against Leicester, didn't beat Newcastle, beat Everton. Was it Everton? Yeah.
Everton's not that hard to
Yeah,
beat.
do you know what I mean? So, I don't
Sorry,
know.
Marva. I've been at Marva and Everton's losses all week. I'm so sorry, Marva.
Marva said she's on a mental health break.
No
You saw
problem.
that tweet.
No problem. Okay.
She's not acknowledging it.
I'm sorry. Apologies again.
She said she'll pick up Everton in October.
No problem. I think she should. I was at that match and it was shocking. But anyway,
Maybe she should pick them up in May.
honestly, in the Championship, that's where they belong. All right. So you're going for a win for Spurs?
I think Spurs are going to win, but where I disagree is you're definitely going to outplay them. I think Brentford are a decent team. I think they've started off the season decently, but I think I like a 2-1 win. I don't think it's going to be as comfortable as
No, I'm not saying that we're going to slap them, but in terms of actual, like, in the way we started the season, no one in the top 5 leagues has had more possession than us, and no one's had more touches in the opposition box than us. So we are going to outplay them in terms of.
But I don't know. I just don't.
Like, in terms of actually controlling the ball, we're going to do that. Brentford will play a low block and they'll counter attack through Vista and Mbeumo. That will be their game plan.
They do.
Yeah, they do it really well. I'm not saying that we're going to slap them. I'm saying in terms of how we're going to approach the game, we will dominate on the ball.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Domination doesn't win points, Sha.
You would know.
No, I wouldn't actually.
Sorry, domination has been titles.
Oh,
yeah.
Which you would know about in the last how many years? Anyway,
Come on,
you're shameless.
We can go. I ain't gonna wait 20 years to watch my team win a league.
Only Arsenal fans will come on their high horse.
Shahi, you imagine?
What do you mean? Can I imagine? Chelsea.
Do you remember when you lost
both of you, please? The longest you went without a title, it took you 50 years. Arsenal aren't even halfway there yet.
Okay, so because you're not halfway there yet, what's that got to do with us?
You're Chelsea fans. It's the history of your club. The longest you waited for a title.
In my lifetime,
your club existed
won 5.
before your lifetime, so you need to take it all together.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But in my lifetime, I've seen them lift 5.
Yes, I do.
Actually seen them.
Yes,
with
I
your
remember
eyes.
them. Anything else?
With your eyes.
Anything else?
I'm sure they've all watched the DVD and
They
watched enough time to remember that season in more time than they were living
The
it
video
in real life, man. You're a
Come on,
pitney.
man.
Come on.
Nothing.
Come on.
There's definitely. I'm not listening. I'm not trying to expose you out here, but you know that's a big fat lie.
Exactly.
You're
You're a little pitney when that happened. Come on,
Oh, I
man.
was definitely young. What does that mean? Do you guys not remember things from your childhood?
There's young, and then there is literally shy.
What do you mean? I was past the toddler. What are you? when are you over a toddler? When you're 3 or 4? Because I was 5.
She said she was 5. You're so shameless.
Was you even in primary school?
I didn't even start in primary school. I just sitting there speaking as a party specialist.
Wow.
God.
You when did you start primary school?
Actually, no, you start at 4 years old. Reception.
Reception is a part.
But she was still trying to colour in the lines.
Yeah, reception is
and you're
preschool.
talking about.
Reception is preschool.
And you're
Yeah,
talking about.
Primary school starts in year 3.
What?
Thank you.
Where?
Primary school
Wait,
starts in
what?
year 3.
It starts in year 1.
Year what? Reception.
Wait, there's year 1.
Year 3, what
Year
country are you
3.
in?
I think I was like 8
4
or
years
7.
of primary school.
I was there for 7 in year 3. I did not start
Yeah.
school when I was 7.
No, not start school, primary school. For me,
started primary-
reception year 1 and year 2 is the pre-bit before you get there.
Huh?
Yeah.
You had me at reception. Year 1 and year 2, you're in primary school, hon.
Oh, I don't classify that. I changed primary school to go into year 3. That's when I started my primary school experience. But that's fine. Anyways,
All right,
we
so-
all have different. Some people call it high school, and they're from London. So
I feel
for the
like that was a
secondary-
shot. It's just a Northwest thing. Get over it.
No,
You
it's
call
not
it
a shot.
high
I'm just
school?
saying. Yeah.
What's high school? Secondary school?
Yeah, secondary. That's what they call. The Northerners do it, but
I don't know what country we're in right now. Can I just say,
What?
in England, we start primary school at 4. Reception is at 4, and secondary school you go in at 11 years old.
My reception was separate from primary school though. That's
Some
me.
people do.
I don't
Yeah,
do
my
that.
reception was
Don't do
my
that.
reception
I've
year
never
1 and
said
year 2
secondary school
was
day in my
separate.
life.
High school.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm not going to ask you that on camera. We'll talk about that after. Because I want to know what your secondary school was. Did they say high school at the end?
Yep.
That's weird.
Strange.
Weird. All right, cool. Arsenal, obviously, Spurs play Arsenal after we've already given our predictions. Arsenal will play Manchester City
Big fat
Spurs
L.
at the Etihad.
Yeah, City are winning.
Yeah, City winning.
City win. That was the easiest conclusion we've all come to.
Holland's going to
Who's
take out.
we?
Oh, you think you're going to get the W?
No, I don't think we're going to win, but I don't think we're going to lose.
So what are you saying, draw?
Yeah. The only thing is that I feel like this time around when we're playing City, this robot looks in frightening form. Like, his form is actually disgusting.
I thought Haaland was going to take it down a notch, but he stepped it up.
All you fools that didn't put him in your fantasy team.
Bruh. It was 1 week.
I mean, I'm still
didn't put
top
him in.
10. I'm still top 10 in the league without having Haaland in my team, and I
You're
haven't had him.
crazy.
I haven't had him since week 1 or
No,
top 15.
VAR, check
Where am
that.
I? I'm definitely in the top 15 in goal diggers because
Yeah, but there's not that. Oh no, we put it
there's
public. We put it
150
public.
people in that league.
Oh,
Yeah, we have the public one
Yeah.
and the private one now.
My bad.
I think Haaland's going to score taking out his ponytail again against Arsenal.
Okay, no problem.
You just wanted to remind everybody that he did
Yeah.
that was an amazing goal as well.
But yeah, draw but I don't see us winning. Tough game to win.
Sorry, I'm just checking where you are in the Gold
14th.
Diggers League.
She's not top 10.
14th.
Yeah, top 15. My apologies. 14th out of 150 with no Haaland.
Do you have
That's
Salah?
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why every time Haaland has come, Salah has come back for me. So I've been good. And I've had Wissa, who's also started the season very well. Where are you?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fine. This is the first time I've checked the fantasy league tables, and I'm very low in all of them.
Didn't
Do
last
you see red arrows?
Yeah, but I don't know what I did wrong.
last year, did you not finish?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
All right. So
Anita
Man
was
City
bottom
2
of all of
wins
the
and a
active
draw.
players
I think
by the end of the
Arsenal.
season.
I think Arsenal's going to lose. So I'm with you guys. Man City win. Okay. Arsenal end the month playing Leicester City at home.
We're winning.
Yeah.
No Vardy party.
No.
All right.
Consolation goal, maybe.
I think Vardy.
The last time Leicester came to the Emirates, actually, you guys would know because you're defender. He's not at your club. Paid 80 million for him. Got dog walked by Martinelli, left, right, and centre before they got relegated. So I think we'll be fine. They don't look like they've made much improvements. Against Tottenham, they were also shocking, but Tottenham just decided not to turn up in the second half. We'll be fine.
Are you talking about Chua?
No, the dog walker was Fofana.
3 years ago.
Goodness. I didn't even... Anyways, moving on. Let's keep it going.
All right.
Keep the offence within
Arsenal
internalised.
versus Leicester. Where do you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
see that
Arsenal,
going?
Arsenal, man, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Oh,
Teema.
please! Be honest! God! We're going to be here all night.
Teams, please.
I had to say them at the beginning for the North London derby, so I'm going to go Leicester. I'm going to go Leicester.
Away to Arsenal.
Yeah.
See how the agenda...
Like, put it aside.
It's a lifestyle.
Okay. Do you know what? Fair. All right, moving on to Chelsea then. Chelsea are away to Bournemouth. First game back. Do we see them winning?
Chelsea win.
Draw.
Is Bournemouth away not like a up and down fixture for you?
It was one time that they beat us 4-0. It was one
sorry,
time.
that one is
and
still
that
in
was
my memory.
years ago. I was in uni. Like, it was years ago. Let it go.
I think that was on my
That was
birthday.
a dark day.
What was it?
Is it Conte?
Yeah.
That was on my birthday.
Wait, it wasn't. No, it wasn't Conte. It was Sarri.
Okay, that wasn't that was around my birthday
It
though.
was sorry because a few weeks later we got slapped 6-0 by City.
that one I remember.
Hey, that season was hell.
You know, at half time he had
Smoking.
he smoked a pack and a half.
There were certain things, yeah, that I look at Sarri and I'm like, yo, you fucked us real hard.
He still came back with the European trophy though.
Yeah.
But
We had Arsenal in the finals and we're going to get that anyway. But legit,
Goodness.
Sarri did some, but that Kepa, the whole saga, everything
It
was
was so
just...
predictable. For me, it was that 60-minute sub, Barkley for Kovacic.
Oh yeah, Ross Barkley was at Chelsea, wasn't he?
He made that sub every single game.
And I will never ever forget that one time, I think we were playing the Champions League or the Europa League, one of the two. It was the Europa League. Last minute penalty. Barkley steps up.
Yeah.
I've never
That's
exited
Champions-
a stadium so quickly
that
in
was
my
Champions-
life.
That was Champions League because we finished third that year, and that's how
That's how we got knocked out, innit?
Yeah, and if he scored that penalty, Chelsea would have finished second.
Instead
And that's when I
of
never
Sarri
knew.
to drag his pad, William was
Where was
still on the
Hazard?
pitch. Hazard wasn't on the pitch that day, was he? I think he got subbed off.
Yeah, I think he got something off.
He got subbed off. And William was still on the pitch. I remember so vividly because I walked out of that stadium with haste. But anyway, we're not talking about Sarri. We're not doing that. It's fine. So Bournemouth. Win. Draw. Loss.
Draw.
God forgive both of you. We'll win, in my opinion. And then, this one's a bit tricky. West Ham away. It's tricky. You can laugh, but it's not our best playing ground. Like, it's
That's why I'm
tricky.
laughing.
Oh, it's
Who
tricky.
did West Ham face before the international break?
Do you want me to check for you? Before the
Was it
international
Palace? And they beat
break.
Palace.
City.
City.
Yeah.
Was it City just before? Oh, they got.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the thing is, they didn't even play that badly. Haaland was just Haaland. Like,
Teema said,
I don't know.
I don't think you can count City as your metrics for judging
No,
teams.
like-
though.
No,
They were just clinical.
I'm judging the West Ham performance.
yeah, but West
But
Yeah, but
Ham-
I'm
West
saying
Ham beat
against
Palace.
City.
Anyway, I for some
Was
reason
that the one where could have hit the bar? No, it wasn't City, was
No.
it? They played a game more recently than City. No?
No, City was the last one.
it might have been an FA Cup.
Haaland got a hat trick.
There was one
Nah,
where
the FA
could
Cup was between, no?
No, it wasn't FA Cup. What was the game before that? West Ham.
Because they beat
Aston Villa.
they beat
Is it Villa?
Palace and they lost
It
to
was-
Villa. That's in their free games. They
Villa
beat
was
Palace
their
and lost to
first
Villa.
one,
Yeah.
right? And then it was Palace, no?
Yeah.
There was a game, I remember we were all watching it. Kudus was moving really warm.
I still think Chelsea are going to win.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't agree.
I mean, I'm not going to say we're not going to win.
Is Rich James back?
He should be. If he's not injured, Reece James should be back.
He's not suspended anymore.
Yeah, so if
But
he's
is
not
he-
injured,
is
he's
he
he's
fit?
back.
Ready to go?
We'll see.
Oh, okay.
Find out next time.
On Dragon Ball Z.
But yeah, I'm going for a Chelsea draw with West Ham.
Has the European fixtures have started by then?
It would be that upcoming. So
No, the
weekend.
conference. Because I know the conference starts later. Sorry, it's true. Sorry, it doesn't start at the same time. They don't have as many games.
You
But it
meant
would
well.
be- would it
You
not be
meant
the
well.
week after?
Because West Ham are not in Europe. I'm just.
Yeah, but I'm saying
that's a
like
no, then-
Chelsea play. Oh, it's not this weekend. It'll be the following weekend.
Also, no.
Is it on a Sunday?
Caribou
I don't know. I don't
I think
know.
your
But
game,
Chelsea
your
are
game
resting
against
their
West Ham is
spine.
on
Oh,
the
okay.
Sunday.
So
Why
I
are you
thought
getting angry at me?
because the Conference League angers me so much.
What about the Carabao?
What about the
I don't
Carabao?
know. I'm just wondering if there will be any time.
West Ham already played the Carabao Cup game, no?
Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know
No,
why?
the third round fixtures.
So
How did we get here?
so for Chelsea.
Sorry, I was just trying to. I'm just trying to understand the tiredness
So
of
for
a Cole Palmer.
No, Cole Palmer. So
He's
Cole
not in the
Palmer is
Conference
not
League
in the
squad.
squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if we can't win that shit without him, we don't deserve anything.
But is he just not in the group stage squad?
Group
Yeah.
stage.
Him, Fofana, and Lavia, which is is likely to be our spine. So
Good luck.
Fine.
The head loss if they lose to like Noah. Sorry.
So is there a team actually
predicted
called
draw.
Yeah, no,
there's
yeah,
no
in your
draw.
group.
Yeah, you do know it's Arc.
I think their stadium's called the Arc Stadium, and it's not even shaped like a boat. Why is it not shaped like a boat? They are missing out. Please save me.
I don't think anybody really thought about them until this draw was made.
They were established. Do you know when they were established, Anita? Like 2016.
What country are they from?
Honestly, gold diggers have more followers on theirs than they do.
What country are they
This
from?
club is finished.
Sorry, but where are they?
I'm actually very weary.
What is it? Just what are they just called? Noah Football
It's
Club?
either 2016 or 2018.
Weary.
It was very recently. The gold diggers might be older.
Oh, they're Armenian.
This podcast might be older than them, guys.
Yeah,
all the way to
founded in
Armenia.
2017.
2017.
This is dread.
They play in the
This is
Armenian
dread.
Premier
This
League.
is dread. This is dread.
Where are they in the
This is
league?
dread. This is why are we going into this? We're doing
They finished
predictions.
second in the League of 10 last season.
Alright.
Sorry, can we continue the
Goodness. Anyways, I predict a draw for Chelsea West Ham.
All right, Chelsea are at home to Brighton in their last game of the month.
Oh,
tough fixture?
And
I think at home
we'll
win. I think we'll win at
Yeah,
home.
I think we'll
If it
win.
was away, I would have been
Yeah.
a bit more cautious.
I think
I'm gonna
we'll
go.
win.
I'm gonna go 3 draws.
I'm gonna
Mr.
go.
Maresca.
I'm gonna change it. I think you will beat Bournemouth and then draw. In my opinion, Brighton's a tough game, man.
Okay.
At home.
We would do Liverpool and West Ham, but actually, let's do Liverpool very quickly because they look like
They ain't conceded a goal yet.
Yeah, they look very, very good. So they start off playing Nottingham Forest.
Yeah,
We'll
win.
win.
I do think they will concede a goal in that game, though.
A win or lose.
So I do think they can.
This guy.
I do think they're going to win, but I think it's going to be like 3-1.
Okay, that's not bad. I hope they don't, because losing your streak to Nottingham Forest, what's the point?
Hey, is it a streak?
Is it away
Can,
or home?
can it be classified as a streak yet? It's only
3 games.
Let's get the streak going, you know?
No, but their manager's
going.
head is so egg-shaped. It's unbelievable.
I thought you were going to say shiny.
Bro, because it's
But
bare
Yeah.
shiny.
Two
Shiny?
things ago, well,
That's a free-range egg. That's like not like... That's a free-range egg.
She said the chicken is happy. Producing
You know what-
extra
what's that?
shine.
Next game.
It's a happy
Liverpool
egg.
are at home to Bournemouth.
Liverpool win.
Wolves
Yeah, win.
away.
Liverpool
Win. I think they win all
They got
three.
a very nice start to the season, don't they?
Very nice start to this season. And
To be fair, they have to go
Their
to Old
October's
Trafford,
a little-
notoriously where they struggle.
We played them in October.
What do you
didn't we?
mean? They
We
won
played
their
them in October.
5-0, 3-0. They
Has Ella just duped me into thinking that they...
do you know
she
what?
always...
the only game that they struggled was the cup game, but in the league, I saw someone print it on the back of their shirt. Their last couple of results against United is bad.
One thing I
so-
like about Ella is Ella can make her team sound like they're not doing nothing. She can make them sound like, oh no, we
Yeah,
lose
I
here all
thought
the
that-
time. Blah, blah.
yeah.
No, she's a liar. She is a liar. She lies. But yeah, no, so at the end of the month,
Yeah.
who do we see being at the top of the league? I'm
City.
City. In fact, we didn't do City's fixtures.
Oh.
It's just
They're
going to be
winning all
win,
of
win,
them,
win.
man.
But
They're going to win all of them.
man, hold on, I got to find them. It's just going to be win, win, win. But we might as well go through them now.
But you know, City, they always like to lose to a stupid team here or there. You just never know who it's going to
Yeah,
be.
it's when they get bored.
So they got Brentford at home.
Win.
I don't know.
At
No
home.
Tony. No Tony this year for the upset.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's going to be a
Brentford might have
4-0.
something. No,
Even if
might have
Brentford
something
score,
for
City
them.
outscoring them.
Okay, I just wanted to hope a little bit.
No,
Obviously, Arsenal, we've said a win, you've said a draw. And then they're going to Newcastle. That might be a bit of a tough one.
Newcastle are not playing well.
Okay.
They're nowhere near. They have been.
Haven't they got like 7 points from 9? Newcastle.
Pardon?
Yeah.
Newcastle got
Performances,
7.
though.
Yeah, but they're actually not playing well.
Their performances haven't been... Like, 2 seasons ago, their performances, it was like, oh, my God.
I don't know though, even though they're not playing well in totality, there's a few things that the wing partnership of Barnes and Gordon looks promising.
Yeah.
That
And
Barnes
you know,
cook, man.
Isaac is, you know, Tottenham gave him the goal that he needed to find his confidence. It looks good for Sweden. So now, who knows what he could do.
And I think defensively, it's not like. I just don't watching them. They're not the Newcastle we have seen.
I agree.
So I think I don't think Man City will struggle against them.
So we're all going Man City. Well, you guys are all going Man City.
Who's
Top of
you
the-
guys?
I'm going
top of the
Liverpool.
league.
Yeah.
I think City will still be top.
I'm going Liverpool. Because
City.
I don't see Liverpool dropping points to anyone that they've got in September, but Man City have a higher chance of dropping points to Arsenal.
That's not going to happen. City are going to be top.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because if Arteta actually sets out to win against
Instead of
Man
the draw
City,
that he
instead of
played
the
for last
draws,
year.
then
No,
we might
I
have a
think
good
City
game.
top and
Sanchez.
Haaland will be in double figures by the end of the month.
Do you know how ridiculous that sounds? Double figures by
he will.
September.
Yeah, he will be. Sorry.
Well, he's already got how many goals?
7?
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Get
course.
that robot out of this league, man.
He could be
Scored
double.
one against
Get
Chelsea and then
him
back-to-back
out.
hat-tricks, no? Yeah.
Yeah. So
How greedy.
sorry. Yeah. I can't.
All right. So this week, the Ballon d'Or list came out. And I don't think it was shocking for the men's and the women's, by the way. Let's not forget the women's. By the way, just a quick intermission. The women's episode has been filmed. It will be dropping very soon. Lauren, you want
Yes.
to tell us a little bit about what you guys spoke about?
Yeah, like to be we just previewed transfers, predictions, early thoughts on our individual clubs. Yeah, and we are going to be more consistent. We know that people keep asking for more women's content, so we are going to get in the studio more often and commit. But yeah, I think that you'll be happy actually as Chelsea fans because there was shouts of Chelsea doing a quadruple. Yeah, so
I'm here.
There's
for it.
always shouts for that.
no, but
There's
Chelsea
always-
look like it doesn't. You
Look
know, like
frightening,
how's
don't they?
Arne Slot like Liverpool? We thought there'd be a ramping up period.
Yeah.
For also thought
Baynard.
there'd be a ramping up period for Sonia, but it doesn't look like it looks like it's already happened. So yeah,
9-0 the other day.
We.
and we could have scored more. We could have scored more.
Like to the point when the one of the final players got sent off, and they had to pity ask her, and then asked to put another player on, so he could continue playing against 11, and it still finished 9-0. It would have got to 20 probably if they went down to 10.
We may have lost Emma, but we're still on fire. But okay, back to the Ballon d'Or shouts, right? This year, I think we've had a nice mix of people in the shouts for Ballon d'Or. I think everyone's top 3 will probably be the same, but would you like me to read out the list, the 30-man list? Yeah?
The whole 30 names.
I can't even pronounce some of them. Do you want to give me a hand? Okay, Bellingham. Can you say that one?
Oh, Çalhanoğlu.
Hakan.
Carvajal.
Yeah,
Hakan.
Hakan.
I didn't want to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
Carvajal, Diaz,
Dobvik.
Foden, Grimaldo, Haaland, Matt Hummels.
Yeah.
Okay, Hummels, Harry
another
Kane,
place?
Season.
Kroos, Lookman, Martinez, Emiliano Martinez, LAUTARO Martinez, Kylian Mbappe, Martin Odegaard, Dani Olmo, Cole Palmer, Declan Rice, Rodri, Antonio Rudiger, Bukayo Saka, William Saliba, Federico Valverde, Vinicius Jr., Vitinha, Nico Williams, Florian Wirtz, Granit Xhaka, and Lamine Yamal. That was such a mouthful. Who are we going for our top 3? I think before the Euros and the Copa America, everyone said, well, Rodri. Rodri. What's his name? Rodri, Vinicius Jr. and Bellingham. That was the consensus before the national.
For those of you that cannot see, Breeze expressed her disgust off camera. Sorry. Okay, disgust is maybe harsh. She was surprised.
Yeah, bemusement.
Bemused, thank you. That's a great word.
Thank you.
Bemused at Bellingham being in the shouts.
Boy, I agree. But I don't agree. To an extent. What do we think? Are we still with the
top
same
3?
3?
I think unchanged.
Unchanged?
Just because I think based on international performances, obviously Rodri won the Euros, England still got to the final, and Bellingham's got a Champions League, a league.
LAUTARO Martinez should be in the top 3.
So sorry, but the Serie A doesn't get enough props.
But then he also won the Copa, and he was very good at the Copa.
But
So we can't say it's the Euros, making it to Euro final, and then you make it to the final.
It's a French award. At the end of the day, what you do
That doesn't mean anything. Mbappe would have had one time ago if it was just the French award, and Henri would have had a Ballon d'Or too.
Can you let me finish my
Schneider.
sentence? As in what you do in European competition holds more weight than what you do in South America. It just does. The Ballon d'Or is French, so. We'll sit here and be like, should Bellingham be there? Bellingham is there because he's now playing for Real Madrid.
Yeah, but I don't agree with your logic, because when it was Messi, everyone cared about what happened in the Copa. Now all of a sudden it's not Messi. All of a sudden, Messi
would have won those Ballon d'Ors regardless of his performances in the Copa, because he would have won them for what he did for Barcelona.
The year Messi won the Ballon d'Or based on the Copa del Rey and the Copa America, he doesn't win that Ballon d'Or if Barcelona only finished the season with a Copa America. Yeah, but
I don't think you can include Messi or Ronaldo in the same metrics and judge them as any other player.
But I'm not necessarily saying the metric. I'm talking about the competition. Messi winning the Copa played a part as to why he won the Ballon d'Or. If you're telling me that someone who was a pivotal player for Inter Milan, finished top goal scorer, was an integral part to why his country won a national tournament, doesn't deserve to be in the top 3, had a fantastic season.
I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to be. He's not going to be.
Someone who made it to the final.
I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to. He's not going to be.
I don't know.
If LAUTARO Martinez was Spanish and he had won the Euros, it would be a different conversation.
I don't think the Euros holds more weight than the Copa.
It does, because the Ballon d'Or is French.
I don't think so.
I can see what Lauren is saying. PR-wise, he doesn't have the PR behind him to be finishing top 3, even if on paper it looks like he deserves it. The PR machine is part of it. It's not something that I love. Obviously not everyone loves it.
If the PR machine is a part of it, then Rodri probably won't make the top 3 either.
Listen, relax.
Rodri's PR is up there.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it is.
Oh, no. Rodri's got PR.
When I say PR, I mean people talking, the football community talking about his performances. I think Lauren is right in saying that Serie A doesn't have the eyes on it right now. So what obviously he finished top goal scorer, but the fact that the footballing world are not really checking Serie A like that is going to be a disservice to him.
I don't agree with you guys, but fair enough.
Why do you think that he should be in the top 3?
Because I think if we're looking at the standout players, I think you can argue that LAUTARO's even had a better season than Jude Bellingham. Like, I'm being so serious here.
But do you think he will? Like, I know that you want him to be, but do you think he will?
But the conversation was, who do you think will be in your top 3, no?
No, not my top 3.
No,
the
I'm
top
asking
3.
your-
The top 3.
I'll rather put Toni Kroos in there than Jude Bellingham, I'm so honest. If we're talking about who's had good seasons, without Toni Kroos, Real Madrid, have you seen Real Madrid this season? They do nothing. So I don't know, like, I think football has come to a place when it comes to the Ballon d'Or where it's become like, if you can make the cover of GQ or Vogue magazine rather than rewarding it for footballers. 'Cause if we're talking about the seasons that they've had, Toni Kroos should be in that top 3. Jude Bellingham should be nowhere near it. Let's have that right. Vinicius Jr. is arguably the one who, stylistically, 10 years ago probably would have been nowhere near a Ballon d'Or. But if we're looking at the quality of the market now, he's the one that you could say maybe deserves it most. But then again, if I'm being fair, Vinicius Jr. for Brazil was shocking in the Copa America. So that takes his ranking down.
Let's talk about Jude Bellingham just a little bit, right? Why has everyone not changed their mind? Not talk about us here, but I'm just talking about in the general perception of Jude Bellingham. Why has that now changed?
They don't like him. That's the problem. They don't actually like him. If you actually look at what he achieved, he went to Real Madrid as a Galactico, and the numbers that he's put up are absolutely fantastic numbers. Like, when you look at his performances in the El Clasicos, he's won El Clasico. There's nothing more that he could have really done.
Big moments.
Exactly. In your first season. Like, we
but
haven't seen that in so long.
For me, that showing up stuff, like, why is Rodrigo not in the top 30 then? He's also shown up for Real Madrid just as much as Jude has. And I think when we're looking at... Yes, the season just gone. And when we're looking at performers, right, in that Real Madrid team from last season... Kroos performed better than Jude. German's not my first language. Vinny Jr. performed better than Jude. And if we're looking at another one, Federico Valverde performed better than Jude for that Real Madrid team. So if it's based off that, he's not in the top 3 there. And then England, I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like that's a bit...
But it's both.
I think it's a bit subjective, right?
But the Ballon d'Or is subjective.
It's very subjective.
And it always has been.
I feel like for Jude, right... No one punched me. No one beat my ass, all right? I think his PR has been sensational. It's been top tier for him to go and win the Ballon d'Or.
It's only because he's good looking.
No, okay, that's fine. But his PR has been great. He's the face... Kim Kardashian.
He's the face of LV right now.
But for me personally, I don't think that's like... But I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. I haven't even finished.
The PR has been great.
Yeah, he's sensational. Good to his team.
Even if I put the PR aside, I understand that the PR has made people question him as a player. Like, were you really doing well, or was the PR in our mind? Like, was that clouding our judgment? And that's how a lot of people are looking at Jude right now. I don't think it's fair, because when he moved to Real Madrid, the first thing was, an English boy going to Real Madrid, how is he going to perform? He could either end up like Beckham, or he can be exiled like Gareth Bale was exiled, but he can still have good performances. Is he going to bang? He's quite young at the same time too. He's going to be Vinicius Jr. Is he going to move Kroos out of his way? Blah, blah, blah. He adapted into like a new type of player for Real Madrid. He scored goals for Real Madrid. I think he was voted or nominated Real Madrid's player of the season, which is not an easy thing to accomplish, by the way. He's turned the fans, and going to a club that big and
you don't speak their language,
which we've seen with Gareth Bale is a no for them. They love him there, right? They love him there, and he's won important games for them, and he's put on important performances for them. Obviously, we don't watch the Liga week after week after week after week. We tune in where we can, but there is a reason why his peers voted him one of the best players in that Real Madrid team. There's a reason why his PR is like this, because he is one of the best players there. He's putting in numbers where he shouldn't be. He's a natural 8, playing false 9, playing 10, playing different roles.
Doesn't play. He couldn't play
inevitable.
He couldn't play 8 at Real Madrid last season Ballon because of the midfielders that they had.
Which is fine. But,
So it's not like he was on the bench.
but he played false nine because he's an excellent goal scorer.
There we go. So he adapted. Sorry, Teema. He adapted to a new role that's not second nature to him, and he still flourished. Which I think, if he wins a Ballon d'Or because of all of that, and we put the PR aside, I think, all right.
No,
like
that's shocking.
Even in the Euros, right? He didn't have a great Euro. He didn't carry that England team.
The bicycle kick.
The bicycle kick, last minute to equalise against, what was it? Switzerland? No, Netherlands to equalise against, was it the Netherlands? Was it Switzerland? I can't remember.
Like Slovenia.
He scored the opening goal as well, didn't he, in the first game.
Last minute to equalise against Slovenia.
No
But unfortunately, England were bad, and that's down to Gareth Southgate. But he had the moments where it was like he showed off. They got the assist for the final goal as well. So it's kind of like, what more do you want him to do to get a Ballon d'Or?
He doesn't deserve a Ballon d'Or.
I think for me,
I think he kind of.
I think for me,
definitely not with Vinicius Junior. If that's the case,
if Vinny Junior wasn't in the conversation,
I think
I'd rather Rodri win it.
I think the thing about Bellingham and the Ballon d'Or is a couple of things. It's not the PR. Like, the PR is one thing, but I think certain people may be thinking he already thinks he's it when there is so much more development. There's so much more from his potential to come. A, and B, I know that you guys talk about moments for the Euros, but moments are not enough. You need to be a central figure to dragging your team over the line. Popping up with a goal is great, but it's the same reason why people don't respect Haaland.
Wait. Doesn't get the goals, England get knocked out.
Okay, let me just land.
how did Haaland get into this too?
Because people don't rate Haaland as a footballer because all he does is finish. I've seen that debate so many times on Twitter.
Yeah,
like, why are we why are we not talking? Why?
Come on.
Why are we not talking about Haaland in the top three?
Because he doesn't perform internationally.
We're
now comparing people who we're comparing.
But he
won
won a treble the season before, and he was nowhere near the conversation.
The thing is, someone like Haaland, I don't think will ever win a Ballon d'Or until he goes to probably like a Real Madrid and does it. And I'm only saying that because even when Lewandowski was at his best, they took it from him. You know, and the award that he probably should have won, that Lewandowski award that he probably should have won, they don't do it anymore.
I also think the Bellingham PR, it feels at times a bit forced. Mm-hmm. It feels at times that it's a bit too much.
It's definitely down your throat.
Yeah, and I just think that rubs people up the wrong way when it's not like a natural thing. Obviously, the Skims, the LV, but like the Hey Jude for Adidas, I understand why they picked him. I understand why they did it, but it's just like, let him get there first.
But he's just, do you know what it is with Bellingham? He's just a very marketable person in football, and the reason why like his looks play a part. The reason why Vinicius Junior is not everywhere because his looks are not flattering. No offense.
Oh, damn, man.
So it's like can you imagine?
Can't win the Ballon d'Or because he's clapped at Shaka.
I never said that. That delivery is very hard. Anita. Let's actually do it for a second. Yeah. If Vinicius Junior performed, let me land. Let me land.
I can't let you land.
No, you can.
That's a red card.
It's not a red card though, because if you look at it, right, Vinicius Junior of this generation is arguably one of the best footballers. He's been performing as one of the best footballers for the past 2-3 seasons.
100.
You don't see him anywhere because he's not marketable. It's just like in the days, where it was Messi and Ronaldo going head to head. People were talking about, you're not seeing Messi here, there and everywhere because he isn't a marketable person when you compare him to Ronaldo. And that plays a part. And I think that's why Jude Bellingham's PR is all the way here and Vinicius is just here. I know it's harsh, but it's the reality of the situation.
Imagine they hate Vinicius in Spain. Let's be honest. I don't think it's not his looks. It's because he's a dark
his looks
player.
Play a part. His looks play a massive. I'm sorry. Why are we overlooking it? I'm being serious.
No, but it is colorism.
No.
I'm just thinking about what Faye said in the first.
Bro, I'm not saying you don't like dark skin players, fam.
I don't have a problem. I'm calling a spade a spade. Vinicius Junior isn't marketable for a lot of these companies, despite how good he is at football, because they don't find him attractive enough to sell.
Is he selling shirts in Brazil?
The only person selling shirts in Brazil is still Neymar Jr. Like, let's be serious here.
Let that go, Sean.
I think the trajectory of Vinicius's PR will change if he delivers something for Brazil.
I don't. Sorry. I just don't see it. Like, we should look at one, maybe off camera, even when it ends, we'll look at their endorsement deals and we'll see what he's getting, because let's be honest.
How was Ronaldinho?
Sorry.
Nah, you're wicked.
Wait.
This
I'm not going to finish that.
But we know exactly why he said it.
I'm not going to finish it.
I think the reason why Dino probably made it there because of how good he was. Vinicius Jr. is not Ronaldinho level of footballer. Like, even when you look at it to a certain degree, I think Messi was that good at football to the point where he was so well known for his football that he became marketable as the GOAT. If he was half of the player, you ain't seeing Lionel Messi face on no Adidas. No one gives a shit.
No,
let's call a spade a spade.
But the thing is, though, Messi was marketable for Barcelona. And that was enough. That was enough for Messi, because if you look at the amount of if you go to the city of and you go to Barcelona, he was.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's because of his footballing ability. If Messi was like Pedro level footballer, he would not be the face of nothing.
Because he wouldn't win anything.
Pedro.
Because you know what Pedro won at Barcelona though.
But you have to be one of the best players in the team.
Best player, like Pedro was a by the way player.
Yeah, but that's my point. Because if Messi's not marketable like that, let's be honest.
Okay, so you're saying take away the goals, take away him being the best player, he's just not marketable.
No.
But I say that for a lot of people.
Messi's not going to... Yeah, but then the reason why I'm saying it in comparison to Jude, right? Because I think there's better midfielders in the world than Jude Bellingham.
Like Tchouaméni?
Like Bernardo Silva. Mm-hmm. None of them are as marketable as Jude Bellingham because they're not 6'3", good looking, and they will have
Bernardo
women dropping their jaws.
Good looking.
Yeah, man. He'd be seen top 10.
Never mind. I feel like you guys are just not trying to.
I
hear what you're saying, but I think the Ballon d'Or is a combination. Like, you can't win the Ballon d'Or if you're not very good, but you're marketable. Because at the end of the day, like, if you look at Jude's season,
had one.
Oh goodness! If you look at Jude's season, he's won every trophy available to apart from the Euros
and the Copa del Rey.
Okay, but you look and think, and then you look at them, and you look at his contribution to Real Madrid's season. There was a huge contribution. And if you look at his contribution to England, even though it felt shambolic, the actual performance for a whole tournament. He was one of the players that contributed the most to England's progression through that tournament.
But I hear what Shai's saying though.
And he's marketable.
But I also think, I hear what you're saying, and I think you are somewhat correct. However, Vinicius Jr., something that you said earlier, he's very controversial in Spain. Not that he should
hate
be.
him.
He's very controversial in Spain. So to have him as a marketable
I feel like it would be
player,
less harsh if he was good looking. Sorry.
and that's where I tap out.
I
I cannot continue on that train.
So who is your, going back to the original conversation, who is your top three or your final three for the Ballon d'Or shortlist?
Mine hasn't changed. I think it will be those three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Rodri should definitely be up there in the top two. I think Vinicius Jr. should probably, even though his Copa America was very disappointing. For me, I kind of agree with Shai. I wouldn't have Bellingham in my top three. I just don't think he's done enough.
Who's your third person?
I can't stand Toni Kroos, but he would probably have to be the third for me.
Okay. Shai?
My three is completely different. Vinny, Kroos, Lautaro.
Okay.
What's yours?
Oh my! I hate when people flip it back on me because I'm just like, ugh. I'm still keeping Bellingham in there. Call me a Bellingham sexual, I don't care. I think he's done enough to warrant at least a top three spot in that shortlist for the Ballon d'Or. I would say Vinny will probably be my winner, and I'm keeping Rodri in there because he's had some big moments. And there's been some shouts, right, for Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams.
No, give them the Pickney one. Sorry. What's that? I don't know what that was called.
The Copa trophy.
Yeah, that
wouldn't think that they win.
Yeah,
I don't know. Can't care what the trophy looks like. Give them the Pickney one.
But the thing is, right, I wouldn't be mad if they got like a fourth and fifth.
Fourth and where? Fourth
so
and
you're
fifth?
saying like?
I'm only saying that purely because I've seen crazier things happen. I've seen Modric win the Ballon d'Or for no reason.
That's rude.
Yeah.
He won the World
I'm
Cup.
still mad.
They lost.
Since
They lost.
2018.
They lost.
We know since 2018. I've been mad.
Is that the one that you thought Hazard should have won?
We would Croatia in the World Cup.
Hazard had a better shot of winning the
Croatia in the
Ballon
World
d'Or
Cup
in
final.
2018 than
Are you
Luka
forgetting
Modric.
Modric's season for Real Madrid?
Thank you.
It wasn't that great.
They won the Champions League.
But him as individual
And then,
wasn't that
and then
great.
he did, and he delivered Croatia, a country the size of Croatia, to the World Cup final.
Hazard couldn't do that.
Well, he got to the semi-finals.
What was Hazard doing with the Golden Generation?
Got to the semi-finals.
Nothing.
What's his name? That
It's okay, Teema.
so
Sorry,
can't
don't rub
remember.
know you wanna fight. I know you wanna
That was a
fight. It's okay.
that was a
De Bruyne.
phenomenal season.
Yeah,
but we're not trying to argue De
ever
Bruyne
say that
here.
it's De Bruyne that didn't lead them to the Euros final, but it's fine. Don't worry, it's fine. But anyway, I have my qualms with 2018. But yeah, what do you guys think of Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams being in that list?
Deserved. But I also think it just goes to show that our game is dying. Sorry. Yamal,
Do you know
I
what?
think Yamal has the potential to be a generational talent. So I'm not angry
yeah.
at him. Respectfully, with utmost respect. People like Nico Williams, Declan Rice, all these guys making Ballon d'Or lists. Where's my sport going? Like, what is this? Do you know you had to fight? Yeah. Do you know in like 2015 prior, you had to fight tooth and nail to get on a Ballon d'Or 30, and now I'm seeing like respectfully DMs all over the gaff. Chananoglu, Rice, Rodri, Williams, Odegaard, Saka, Palmer, all these guys on Ballon d'Or list. I'm sorry, respectfully.
No, to be fair, I don't think you should be able to make the list if you haven't won anything.
10 years ago,
Personally.
you are not making a Ballon d'Or list because you scored 22 league goals in a campaign and you won nothing. You're not. And I'm not even getting this no, it's just our sport is in the pits of hell. Like, compare a Ballon d'Or list from even 2018 to this one. Shocking.
Yeah. I can't disagree. Musiala made it though.
Why Williams? Why did you put him in that bracket?
Because he just had a very good season. He won, don't get me wrong, okay, winning Athletic Bilbao a trophy with his brother, Copa del Rey. He was excellent throughout that tournament. He had a good European Championship. But when is that enough to be top 30 in a top 30 list? Like, that's shocking stuff to me.
So why does Lamine Yamal deserve to be in a top 30?
Yamin Lamal is a generational talent, levels above Williams. And
Did
his
Barcelona
performances
win
are level
anything?
above. No, they didn't. That Euro campaign alone is good enough to get Yamin Lamal in the top 30. Him and Williams, there's a big difference.
See, this is where I think
But
it's
I
different
feel
because we argue in women's football that sometimes like people are so short-sighted and they'll take the international performance at the back end of a season. And that's what gets you. That's what gets you into.
Yeah, but historically, winning an international tournament, a European Championship or a World Cup, that's where a lot of these footballers won their Ballon d'Ors. Anyways, it wasn't. It wasn't. The main season.
I to be fair, I don't begrudge a Nico Williams. Like in the football that we have today, I don't begrudge Nico Williams and Yamal being on the list. I don't think they should be fourth or fifth. I don't think that's why I said give them the Pickney Trophy. Well done. You've got many years to come up the list in the Ballon d'Or, because if we're sat here debating where should LAUTARO Martinez finish and all of these people, I can't then sit here and say Nico Williams should finish above LAUTARO Martinez. Like, let's be for real.
I wouldn't be surprised if it happens.
No, because
That's all I'm saying.
But it's very subjective.
PR.
Yeah,
Because it's PR.
they'll give those awards
We're
to
gonna
who they
get some
want
PR
to.
to the Serie A soon, man. Soon.
So, Teema, just one question for you.
Yeah.
Where do you think William Saliba ranks in all of this?
Why did you ask her that question?
I just want to know. I really just want to know.
Okay.
If you are new here, Teema has a weird agenda against
I
William
don't
Saliba.
have an agenda against him.
Yes,
I think
you do.
I think he deserves to be above the teenagers.
Okay.
That's the end of my sentence and my thoughts. I think he deserves to be above the teenagers.
Okay.
Do you think he'll be in the top 20?
How many teenagers are there?
2. 3.
No, because
How old is
I-
Bellum? 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then, if
So
there's just two,
two.
then maybe top 28.
I know only because he's a defender.
Yeah, there are that many.
If William
defenders,
Saliba
aren't
is not above Declan Rice, I'm going to lose it.
He should be.
Oh, he will be above Declan
He should
Rice,
be.
surely.
Well,
you
no,
just
but
said you just
Declan Rice
think
got
he
to the
should
final
be
of the Euros.
Above
Sorry,
the teenagers. That's it. That would make him 28th. that would leave Rice ahead of Saliba.
I never said that he should only be above the teenagers. I said he should be above the teenagers wherever they come in the list.
Look at you, politician.
Thank you.
I don't know. I feel like
My
you should
politics
just like,
degree.
what has your individual contribution to the team, like to the teams that you've played in? What has that team achieved over the course of the season? That's for me where I start in terms of. So I can look at a Saliba. What does his individual contribution to the team in terms of Arsenal's achievements of last season? And I'm not even trying to throw shade, but it's the same with like Odegaard. What did it achieve?
I don't disagree. That's why the players that I listed, they wouldn't make my list. You got no trophies. What are you doing here, bro?
Fairs.
Let's
All
be
right.
honest.
All right. Cool. So, Cole Palmer being
Cold.
in that top 30.
Shocking.
Again, another testament to where football's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Team, do you seem to
Considering that half of those goals that he's been nominated for were penalties.
relax?
They weren't half.
It was less than half.
What, 40%?
Yes.
Oh.
I think obviously he had an amazing season, and actually, if you're talking,
clinging on to your shit.
if you're talking about moments, he turned up. He was one of the only people who turned up in that Euros final. I think that obviously he came from absolutely nowhere. No one expects him to have the season that he had, and I'm particularly very proud that he made that list. However,
no formation on the list.
I can't believe this is probably like the fourth time this episode I'm going to say this, but I agree with Shai. Where's our sport going? Like, even 2 years ago, he doesn't make that list. But like, when you're thinking about stand out footballers, and if you're looking at statistics, that's the only reason why he makes that list.
And not making the list is not us saying that you're not a good footballer. It's just saying that it's become too easy
To make that
you
list.
you put up 22 goals in a season, you don't win anything, and you're in a shout for top 30 best players in the world.
Yeah,
This sport that I love.
It's great. I think there are only like minor exceptions. I think where I know I said that you shouldn't make it if you haven't won anything. Minor exceptions. Somebody like Kane, who's outscored everybody in Europe. I can understand. I'm just going to say. I can understand. But I can understand. I can understand.
I'm sorry,
why
even him,
somebody
he
is
shouldn't be on the list.
Oh, then
Is he on the
fair
list?
enough, like,
No.
List.
He's on the list, but he's not on my list.
He's on the list because
No.
Mr. Yala didn't make
because
it.
But that's my thing. That's
they're
why
going to
I
have
asked
to
earlier.
award him with the top goal scorer or whatever the award is, or the top forwards or whatever
Do
it
they
is.
still have? I don't think they have that
Yeah,
award.
they
It
do
was-
European
yeah.
goal scorer.
Oh, they got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're not going to invite
did he
him
get
to
that-
come and collect that.
Well,
and
then they can post
and
it to him.
Sorry,
Didn't
He's
they
gonna be
give
there.
that to him like last week? He got like 5 awards on the pitch.
None of them were trophies.
Yeah, and fair
Individual
enough.
trophies is all he has, and he's having it at home.
Individual accolades. That's all he needs.
That's
All
not
right.
my fault. His teammates let him down.
All right.
His teammates let him
Last
down.
one to
He let his
discuss.
country down, mate.
Last one to discuss before we go into our own snubbed Ballon d'Or winners for the last 15. Ademola Lookman.
Deserved.
Yeah.
What?
How-
You scored a hat-trick in the European final. Listen, and at the end of the day, when it came to AFCON, it wasn't his fault. So, for Atalanta, they had Yohamin, but where was Ghana? Gone.
Oh, goodness. Please. Oh, God.
If you really want to talk about international tournaments, let me not
Let's
bring
not do
up.
it. We're not doing it. We're not
Let's-
doing it.
let me
We're
not bring
doing
up
it.
Jamaica.
We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not
I
doing it.
mean,
We're
you
not
can
doing
bring
it.
up
We're not doing it.
Jamaica, but
You said-
10
no.
minutes ago, you said to me, "Oh, how old were you when Arsenal was successful? How old were you when Ghana was successful?
I can still remember it.
How many of them?
To as many as you can.
No,
For Arsenal.
answer the question. How many?
As
I
many
need a
as you
number,
can for
please. How
Arsenal.
many?
As many as
How
you
many?
can for Arsenal.
Because you also have to go on your computer and type when
No, I
Ghana
don't.
won the AFCON.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
How many do you have? 3.
Yeah, gonna have 3.
And how many of them do you remember? 1.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I can say Jamaica has Caribbean Cups, but I'm not shameless.
Caribbean Cups, come on, man.
What are you saying? Come on, it's our region. Are you being disrespectful to my region now?
Goodness.
You're definitely not going to get me cancelled. You're definitely.
But back to Lookman, I think is a massive achievement. Like scoring a hat-trick in a final against a team that were on an invincible season, by the way, and he made them look like trash. He deserved that. That
Because if you
deserves it.
individual
Deserves an
contribution
honourship.
to winning a
Yeah.
European title, fair
But
enough.
why doesn't international football come into this?
Pardon?
Why doesn't international football come into this?
He didn't play badly for Nigeria. They just didn't win.
To be honest, it's not like we're saying he deserves to win it, but he deserves to
be on
definitely
the-
be on
in the
that.
top 30.
Your
short
international
list in the
performance
30.
will boost you
Yeah.
up the list.
Yeah.
But he should be on the list based on his performances for Atalanta.
Yeah.
For a secondary European trophy.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
It's that.
it's still a trophy. It's a European trophy.
See, I don't. You're so lucky Anita's here because the way I was about to bite. Yeah, actually, sorry, Anita. Just close your ears for 1 second. That's what you use to hype up Hazard, a second tier European.
no. But the thing is,
No, Anita, not to you.
Have
you
Not to you.
No,
Just to
if you bring up
Teema.
Hazard's name, it
In a
is to me.
second. In a
Shy,
second.
look at me when I'm talking to you.
No. I'm talking to her. That's why I said to close your ears.
No, I can't close your ears. But that's not the only thing that we use to hype up Hazard. At the end of the day, Hazard won Premier Leagues.
Wait, I need to calm down.
Okay.
Calm down.
All right.
What I'm saying is, right, for one player, it can't be you're acknowledging what he done, and then for Lookman is now second string, is not Champions League, this, that, and the third. When you celebrated and you champion another player who played for your team in that same competition, doing similar things to Lookman, you have to be consistent.
When have you ever heard me personally
Oh, here we
bring
go.
up but you haven't.
Okay. No.
Have I ever personally said Hazard is amazing and because he won the Europa League?
So you don't have Poppy's. His Europa League achievements mean nothing to you.
I'm just saying that you're talking about one.
How much time we got left? Let's move this on. All right.
Lucky.
Okay.
We'll address it on Thursday, actually.
So what's happening on Thursday?
We're about to have a boxing match.
Let's continue.
Okay, so every single person on this couch has been tasked with bringing one name to the table that they felt deserved a Ballon d'Or but got snubbed at one point in history. We each have 30 seconds to state our case for why they deserved the Ballon d'Or. Go on, Teema.
Can I please have 2 shouts? Can I have a lifetime achievement shout?
No. Sorry, there's no lifetime achievement awards.
And also an actual shout.
The thing is,
Application denied for the first one.
The thing is, Teema's gonna do it anyway. So I don't know why she's gonna do it anyway. Like, I don't know why you're asking. Do what you want to do.
Thank you.
Okay. So we have to name the player and the year that they should have got that Ballon d'Or
over
who. Okay. Now, Teema, at the start of the episode, we said you're gonna go first.
No, can I not go first? Please.
Listen.
just because you didn't understand the assignment. Yeah,
You don't understand
you're
the
trying to create a new
assignment.
I'm trying to edit the assignment.
Go this way or that way.
Start with Lauren.
But to be fair, mine's the
So
easiest because
pissed
I got my
ahead,
shotgun
Lauren.
in first. So
Wait, hold
Robert
on, I've got to get the
Lewandowski.
timer up, baby.
Oh, the timer. Okay.
Should we make it 45 seconds? Because that's star.
Okay.
45 or 40, 30?
I don't need that.
To be fair, I'm
long.
not going to take that long.
All right, we'll do 30. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Robert Lewandowski.
Wait, sorry, pause. I put 30 minutes instead of 30 seconds. All right.
Did you hear that? Lewandowski should have won the Ballon d'Or. Did they not cancel it?
Yeah, I'll cover that.
We'll
Thank
cover
you
it.
very much.
I'm not sure if that counts.
Yeah, because he technically didn't
I
get
have
snubbed.
a point to cover that.
Okay, cool. 3, 2, 1, go.
So, yeah, Robert Lewandowski in the 2020 season. Bayern Munich won the sextuple, only club to have ever done that. Lewandowski was top scorer in all of them. They should not have cancelled the award that season. I'm going to refer back to Ella. Ella's Liverpool's Premier League counts, so therefore that season should be counted for Lewandowski's achievements, and it's unfair, and they should reallocate it to him retrospectively.
Just a fact correction, Barcelona have also won a sextuple.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Damn, man, the article I was reading said I was the only team that had done it. Anyways, he was still the top scorer in all of those.
All right. I think that was a good enough case. What are we saying? Do you reckon he should have won the Ballon d'Or?
I just think I don't think you needed the ceremony to give him his award, and then
he did because he will never go down in history of having won it.
I'm saying like as in they didn't need. You could have just sent him the Ballon d'Or, and I think it was really disrespectful to then give him that wooden thing because you knew he was going to give Messi the award the following season. Like I just felt it was a bit rubbish, to be honest. But
they should still go back and give it to him.
Yeah.
Because football was still played in that season. The vast majority, as Ella would say, the vast majority of the season was completed before COVID, when the season was carrying on as normal.
Okay. So who's next?
Well, you said Teema, so you're next. Because you said you could either go that way or this way.
I don't think
that's so true.
The thing is, I'm definitely not going to follow these rules. Okay, I'll go next.
Go on.
So my pick
Wait. Oh, do you want to say your pick and then go?
So my pick for the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh, for God's sake.
Sorry, this is a Lifetime Achievement.
No, say with your chest. You said Drogba should have won the Ballon d'Or. Tell the people.
Is Didier Drogba.
Now she's going Lifetime Achievement Award.
Lifetime. Because we asked Teema offline to pick a year that Drogba should have won, and we've now gone from a year to Lifetime Achievement.
Lifetime Achievement
This
Award.
is not the American Music Awards. It's about Lifetime Achievement Awards.
Exactly.
This is not the BETs. This is the Ballon d'Or Lifetime Achievement Award.
Why should Drogba get this Lifetime Achievement Award, actually?
For several reasons. So he made Wembley his trophy room. He dog walked Arsenal so much so that they decided to get a dog of their own. Unfortunately, named it Win because they thought they could win, but they should have actually taken a leaf out of Lewis Dunk's book and called it Didier. And then also he stopped the Civil War. And I think for footballers to do that is absolutely incredible.
I don't mean to be insensitive, but what does the Civil War have to do with football?
He did it through football.
No, he done it because he was Drogba. But I don't understand what of his footballing achievements makes him deserve a Lifetime Award.
So he won Chelsea the Champions League with the last kick of in his Chelsea career. Left, came back, and then won the Premier League in his last season at Chelsea, whilst taking a little bit of a side mission to China. He's inspired a whole generation of African footballers. When you ask African footballers who inspired you, 9 times out of 10 they are saying Didier Drogba. Even though he came in the same era as the Yaya Tourés, the Etus, and other African players.
Eto's a bigger African star than Drogba.
Pardon?
I didn't even start your 30 seconds.
I think we've
I feel like we're done with that now. Can you move on to your Ballon d'Or pick?
Oh,
that
no.
is my Ballon d'Or pick.
My question to you on... So why can Drogba not be nominated as your Ballon d'Or pick in the year that he won the Champions League or the year where he came back and won the Premier League?
He wasn't even top 10 players.
Come on.
If I was going to nominate him,
2012.
Yeah.
If I was going to nominate him for a year, it would be.
I'm gonna kill this bitch.
Please, which year would it be?
It would be 2010.
And sorry, who won it in 2010?
Messi.
And it was that in one
That's
of
the
Messi's
year. That's
glory.
the actually can we segue into me?
Wait, what year are you choosing?
Because that's the year that I think Iniesta should have won the Ballon d'Or.
So Iniesta would have been my actual Ballon d'Or pick.
Oh, don't be a fraud, man.
Sorry.
But I was forced to. I was bounced
Sorry, this
into.
entry has been rejected because
Like, for
Do you know
me,
what? Yeah, you're void, man. Your whole entry, that was a waste of our time.
misunderstood the assignment.
Imagine, and we've only got 5 minutes left of the episode. You just wasted our time. Go
But
ahead.
nah, for me, 2010 Iniesta,
Wait, hold on.
World Cup Iniesta.
I've got to give you 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 30, that was 30 minutes again. 3, 2, 1, go.
I think 2010, Andreas Iniesta was really unfortunate not to win the Ballon d'Or. But at the end of the day, you have an alien that is Messi, and it is what it is. But for both club and country, is phenomenal. Obviously, it was the year Inter won the treble. So I think if Barca did manage to win the Champions League, then maybe Iniesta has more of a shout. But just on that World Cup alone and the domestic season he had for Barca, for me, that deserved it. Sorry. And let's be honest, as alien as Messi was without Iniesta that season, I'm not sure if he has the season he does.
Messi had good PR.
Because he was a freak.
So he does have PR.
For his football, not for his looks.
Does anyone think that Iniesta should have won the Ballon d'Or over Messi that
I think
season?
that's a good shout.
Yeah, it's a good shout.
I think it's unfortunate him and Xavi didn't win more individual accolades. I think.
And you have Modric with a Ballon
I probably
d'Or.
would have put Xavi
Yeah.
What, 2010?
ahead of Iniesta.
Not for
It's
that
hard
year,
though,
though.
because I feel like that debate between Xavi and Iniesta is just to put what
Yeah, what
midfielder type
midfielder
of.
I prefer Xavi
I
with
prefer
Iniesta.
Iniesta.
though.
I prefer
I
Iniesta.
prefer
I think I
Xavi.
prefer Xavi.
But
Yeah.
No,
I think
I like
Xavi,
my dictator as a player.
Xavi worked hard that season. And I feel like without him being the anchor of them two, yeah, man.
I just
Barcelona
think
would have had a great season.
I agree that I can't believe Modric has got one and neither of them two have.
You see what I mean? You see why I had
It's
beef in
only
2018?
In the year
you
that Modric
see?
won it, Modric wouldn't have won it if he was going up against in 2012.
Nah, but come on, man.
Yeah, but then you think about it, like, Vinny Jr. is about to have a Ballon d'Or and Neymar doesn't have one. I'm sick to my stomach.
What year did Neymar?
Yeah, what year?
2015, he had a shout
Against who?
against Messi again.
Against Messi.
I
But
think
you thought the
2015
Iniesta one
Messi
was
was
a stronger argument.
Very fake, but no problem.
Yeah, I think Iniesta defo, but I think it was Neymar, Suarez, and Messi. I know you didn't just call me to do this when you think Hazard should have a Ballon d'Or.
I didn't say Hazard should have a Ballon d'Or.
Oh, 2018, should roll the tape. You said he deserved. He had a shout when it came to Modric. You said it on camera.
He had a shot. I didn't say
Yeah,
he
he had a
deserved
shout.
it.
Well, I think Neymar could have won it in 2015.
All right, well, mine is Wesley Sneijder of 2010, which is very ironic because we just spoke about Iniesta. But no problem.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
give
he was
myself
great for Jose.
30
man.
seconds.
Yeah, he was.
Yes, please, thank you.
As my good friend Shai has said over here before, when we started the pod, the Serie A has been overlooked way too much. When Wesley Sneijder moved to Inter Milan, everyone doubted him and Jose Mourinho would work well together. They worked well together and they beat Barcelona, Messi's Barcelona, in the Champions League semi-final to send them to the final. Wesley Sneijder was the most important player then. He was the most important player for Inter Milan when Inter Milan won the treble, the Italian treble, and of course the Champions League. For Netherlands, he took Netherlands to the World Cup final on his back, got to the final, obviously lost out to Spain. However, that doesn't mean Xavi and Iniesta should have been ahead of him in the Ballon d'Or standings at all.
Who won the World Cup?
Doesn't matter.
Who scored the goal in the World Cup final?
Doesn't matter.
It's because you're arguing and neither of them won it anyways. Messi still got it.
Messi still got it. Messi still got
What about
it.
Didier?
But either way, relax. Relax.
We said you were void.
You're void. Leave Didier Drogba out of it. But realistically, though, even though Spain won the World Cup, the Champions League was Sneijder's. The Inter Milan Cup was Schneider's. The Inter Milan Super Cup was Schneider's. The Inter Milan
We're talking about a World
League was
Cup.
Schneider's.
That the World Cup outweighs all of those domestic trophies.
But the World Cup winner still didn't win the Ballon d'Or anyway.
Yeah, because Messi is just that good at football. It's unfortunate.
But why
Even
was he
that
trying
season.
to? Why was his team trying to do kung fu in the cup final? No one asked him to.
Oh, boy.
Kicking people in the chest? Nah, I'm
It was the
sorry.
only way they can win. Let's keep it as that. It was the only way they could win. That Spain team was fucking ridiculous. But really and realistically, Barcelona were the better team. Spain were the better team. But basically, Schneider still managed to carry them on his back. And that's why I say he was robbed. But hey,
It's all right, man.
how we feeling? We all good?
We were good. Were
Very-
we all convinced? I was convinced by both of your arguments, actually, just not Teema's.
Yeah. No, Teema, like, you really sucked. I expected so much
said
better from you.
Drogba.
And you know what, yeah? Like, if you stood on Drogba, I would back it. You know? Like,
You
if you
said
said...
you'd back it at the beginning. Of the
You
episode.
changed it to Lifetime Achievement Award. What the hell?
He also didn't give like a specific season of what he done on the pitch as to why he deserved it.
Like, I'm not being...
You're better off even arguing like Robin 2013 when Bayern won the treble. He was a freak.
No. Didier Drogba, I stand beside.
But just give me... Just before we wrap up, just give me 1 year. Just one.
I gave you 1 year and you guys
Which
said
one?
She said 2010, the worst year possible.
Do you know how many goals he scored?
5. Was it 5
No,
goals?
I mean the trip.
Like,
No, that's a
I-
double winning season. Under he scored 29 league goals.
Wasn't that 11?
No, under
Oh,
Ancelotti.
2009 is when he scored the 9 league
2009.
goals.
2009 then.
No, 2009 was when he sucked.
Oh no, yeah. So 2010 when he scored all those goals.
Sorry,
But
he doesn't have a chance.
Even
Top goal
at
scorer
that, he
in
wasn't the
Premier League.
best player in the team in
Who do you think was
2010.
better than him?
Lamps. Teema.
Black Lives Matter.
Teema.
Black Lives Matter.
Teema.
She said Black Lives Matter. There we go. Let's wrap up.
BLM. All right. So, guys, it's been another entertaining episode of the Gold Diggers podcast. We will be back next week covering the Premier League again. Premier League back this week?
Yeah.
So we'll be back this week covering the Premier League again. We've got some interesting fixtures coming up in the month of September. We've got some interesting things coming out individually on our social media pages, which should be great. The women's football is back.
2 weeks and we get rolling again.
Let's hold them accountable. If in 2 weeks you don't see them, type it in the comments where you guys at. All right? Let's hold them accountable. Moyo, this goes out to you.
Lauren Coys.
At Lauren
At
Coy.
Moya's Laboratory.
At Moya's Laboratory. At Marva MSK. What's Tiwa's at?
Is it Teema_Lestrange?
Lestrange, innit? Yeah. Do you know Lestrange, the Harry Potter thing that Avada Kedavra, Harry Potter's
That's the kill curse,
uncle?
isn't it?
Yeah. She killed Harry Potter's uncle, her brother, Sirius Black. Did no one watch Harry Potter?
Yeah, no, I did, but was that the what was her name?
It was Bella Latrix. Lestrange.
Okay.
Oh, was that her surname?
Let's say goodbye.
Okay, anyway.
All right, so make sure you're following us all on all social media platforms.
We hate J.K. Rowling on this podcast.
Word. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. We've got Twitter at Gold Diggers UK, Instagram at Gold Diggers UK _, TikTok at Gold Diggers UK, and of course, make sure you are subscribed to us on Gold Diggers on YouTube. Did I miss anything out? LinkedIn as well.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys.